Take over right now.
Huh? I kind of want to hop off. I'm a little tired.
All right, welcome one and all to Top 8 of the Forge, the first Forge of the year for us. 2020 here to start off, and we are starting off with two of the most explosive players, no pun intended, because we have Palu with the explosive flame, but we have Chaos versus Purity starting it off for us in the winner's Top 8.
Yes, the excitement is palpable, Milagros.
It is.
Now I can see why Chaos didn't choose his main Bowser against Bayonetta, because Bowser is big and fat and heavy, and he has a lot of mobility, but it doesn't really help when Bayonetta can just like dart right towards your healthy good boy frame.
Yeah, man, when you're a big character like Bowser, forget about it. You're going to take so much damage and then some. You're just basically a target practice for Bayonetta. But good pick by Chaos going Palutena. Palutena definitely can put in the work against Bayonetta. Definitely gives Bay a hard time because she has the disjoint. She has good projectiles such as the... Ooh, nice forward smash
Well,
there.
she didn't have that.
Doesn't have that, but still. She's a floaty character, so she'll definitely get out a lot quicker from those Bayo combos that we've seen do 60 to 80% for no God-given reason.
For sure, for sure. At the same time, Bayonetta can do her usual Bayonetta cheese, but I feel that Palu has a lot of good zoning tools to prevent her from doing that Buster Knuckle or whatever. She has the All Radical, stops her in his track, Explosive Flame, just in case Bayo's taking a little bit of a rest.
Yeah. And the issue with Bayo is that her recovery is very vulnerable. You can definitely two-frame it, especially with the down tilt, if you can find the right spacing for it. Somehow, some way, we haven't seen Chaos been able to connect any of those. But you see, he's fighting back. He is fighting back with two stocks at 167%. This is not a position that Palutena should be in. She definitely should be dying very soon. That down smash is not going to kill. But you're seeing the survivability right now of Chaos, pulling all the stunts that he can to bring this back.
I'm going to have to disagree with you there in Bayo's recovery. Yeah, I guess it's kind of telegraphed from the bottom, but she does have a lot of options on whether to recover from the top or the bottom, because if she recovers from the top, I don't know, that gives her like a lot of options. She doesn't really need to commit to one thing. Yeah. While the opponent needs to kind of commit to a ledge trap, I feel that a good Bayo will freely navigate through that.
Yeah, well, we're seeing Purity make it safely to stage every single time, so, you know.
Exactly. And of all the Bayonettas, Purity is one of the more learned ones.
Yeah, one of the more explosive, one of the more consistent Bayos, I should say. Always putting in that work and always doing everything he can to his ability. He's just one of the most phenomenal Bayos you'll ever see. And I don't mean just in Tri-State alone, I mean everywhere. I could put him up in the ranks with, you know, people like Lima, people like who else plays Bayo nowadays.
You say he's top 5 Bayo in the USA.
He can definitely be a top 5 Bayo. He probably is a top 5 Bayo in the USA.
I wouldn't be surprised. Purity's good. I'm surprised that Purity was even able to enter this tournament.
Oh, I think I don't think he's ranked.
Yeah.
With that being that's just because New York is just so stacked. You know, at Purity, although he gets really good results, you just can't really match up with some of the talent that New York has to offer, man. You have people like The Buzz. You have people like Venya, Mr. E. You have all these big names representing New York. So Purity, just being a part of Tri-State and knowing that he is a top dog and still not a PR player, that says so much about the talent here in Tri-State.
Yeah, and then even Chaos. I was so surprised when I saw his name in bracket. Oh, Purity takes game 1. Because Chaos I believe Chaos has won DNAs before. How can you win locals that are like 40 plus people and not be PR? It's insane.
Yeah, man, that just goes to show you, man, this is the talent that Tri-State has to offer. Purity and Chaos facing off in top 8. This is the first round of top 8 winner semis. And on the other side, we have Dylan, who will potentially go against Pong later on after this set. But right now, Purity with the advantage. And I'm pretty sure he's going to stick. Oh, no, we're going to see the Bowser actually come out this time. I'm not a fan of the pick.
I can see why he did it. When in doubt, your main goes out.
Yeah, 100%, man. But let's see if his main can pull off the stunts that his Palu was almost able to do. Unfortunately, he did lose by 2 stocks. I'm pretty sure he did lose by 2 stocks. But either way, the survivability that he had with the Palutena shows a lot. And if he can live up to 200+% with Palu, what what can we expect from Bowser? We could probably be seeing like 300%.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But at the same time, Chaos needs to make sure that he DIs and SDIs just the right way from Bayonetta's combo. Otherwise, it can be catastrophic.
100%, man. I believe that. But you see right now, the damage has already been racked up on Purity, 112%, and he is at kill percent to literally anything right now, unless he has an answer. Beautiful combo game right there from Bayo. One of the bread and butters for Bayo, and that is also a bread and butter. Side B not going to take the stock, though.
Gotta watch out because Chaos is at nice percent. Still at nice percent, getting the kill entirely because of that nice percent.
Yeah, looking really crisp right now is Chaos, and looking to try to take over is Purity, racking up this damage, already 118%. Now, this is technically a good position to get witch timed and killed by an up smash.
Always demoralizing it caught in a witch time, especially when you're trying to get as much extra credit as you can, especially when extra credit is as crucial as this.
Yeah, but we are in best of 5 territory, so, you know, the adaptation can come out from any of these two players. Right now, it seems like Chaos is doing really well. He's sort of adapting to the Bayo with the Bowser, which is a very bad matchup for Bowser, but he's making it work somehow. And that goes to show you the top players, you know. It doesn't matter if it's a bad matchup for the character or a bad matchup for the player. They make it work as the side B takes the stock, and now Chaos with a commanding lead, only 30%.
If you really love your main, then you're not going to gripe about how shitty they are. Because, like, if you think your main's bad, why are you even using them? Like, example, I hate Bayonetta.
Yeah.
Because, like, combos are super annoying, but I admire her following because it's just full of these dedicated character loyalists who, like, yeah, like, she's kind of neutered from Smash 4, but they still love the character. They love what Bayonetta stands for, and so they try their very best to make it work, and I've seen a lot of people do that.
Yeah, to the Bayonetta loyalists, I can definitely say they've put in that work, and it shows.
They work really hard. They're super dedicated. Really They're not going to complain. They're not going to gripe about bad matchups or, like, all the bad stuff about their characters. They're going to suck it up, and they're going to make it work.
I'll tell you one thing, though, about Bayo mains. I hate going on Twitter and basically seeing the same clip, and every Bayo legit does the same clip, killing off their opponent from the side of the stage. I'm just like, what is this? How is this unique? It's the same Bayo stuff that I'm used to seeing every single day.
I mean, that's fair, but at the same time, if you're proud of something you did, you want to feel yourself, you're entitled to doing that.
Yeah, why not? Well, you see, Purity already brought this back to an even percentage game, but don't be fooled. The even percents do not matter when you're Bowser, as you are the heaviest character in this game. And Bayonetta struggles to kill, trying to find that right option to kill, as he has the edge guard and back air will seal the stock, but Chaos looked very good with the Bowser. Definitely a lot more comfortable.
To counterpick to a different character would be a foolish endeavor, I think.
Yeah, let's see that edge guard, man. That was a beauty to watch. And that's something that many Bayos, they don't normally go off stage like this. They'll throw out the nairs, but getting an edge guard like that, crisp and clean before he even snaps the ledge, good stuff right there from Purity. And good awareness as he goes up 2-0 in this best of 5 set.
Yeah, really good place to be right now. The pressure is really on Chaos to put in the work 3 times in a row. And meanwhile, while Purity has a lot of momentum, complacence is always the bitterest of vices in this game.
Yeah, but now we're in a smaller stage. There's nowhere to run. Bowser loves this stage just because the platform in the center, man. It is just, yeah. The moment you get the side B, there's almost little to no place to go. You're either going to go to the side ledge, side of the stage, where you're going to be close to the blast zone, or you're going to be right in the center of the blast zone and potentially die. I mean, center of the platform and potentially die because that platform's high enough to kill anybody from the top.
Yes, this is Mole Drifter and Milagros.
In the house, commentating for you this top 8. This is looking really good right now. But look, very even percent right now. Very even game indeed from both players.
For sure. Now, I don't really like Smashville for Bowser because I feel that a really good way for Bowser to land is that down air. And I feel that perhaps this is more of an issue for less learned Bowsers, but Kent's Bayonetta could just like chill on the top platform and kind of bait that dare for that punish. Just get him stuck on that top platform. But then again, I haven't really seen Chaos use that dare, so he must know that's not a really good idea against Bayo. And he has plenty of other tools.
Plenty of other tools indeed, especially when you're Bowser, as you're going to get Witch Time off stage. But where is the punish? Not there. Good tech right there from Chaos, but it seems like it doesn't pay him dividends as he loses the stock anyways. Good stuff in Purity and good awareness to seal that stock with the nair.
Uh-huh. I mean, Bowser's big and fat and has these chunky kill moves, but he really needs to work for it and not let Purity run with the extra credits. Okay, that's good. We still have a doable game for Chaos.
Yeah, talk about 5 fingers to the face. That's a whole fist right there from Bowser, taking that stock beautifully, and good spacing right there as well. As now, is as even as it's going to get. I'll tell you that right now. Why? Because as much as Bowser is taking all this damage, you're just giving him the power, giving him the rage that he wants to potentially seal your stock as early as possible. And all it takes is one strong read. He finally used it, but you see, Purity is
he got caught on the top platform.
Yeah, man. Purity is just so aware of what he's doing, man.
Okay, nice start ledge trap. Oh, okay, Purity gets past that down smash. Now, yes, it's cool and good that Chaos is enraged and he could do like really angry Bowser things, but at the same time, Purity is doing a really good job maintaining stage control. He's like making sure that whatever
What I tell you, man.
Wow.
All you need to do is rack up the damage on Bowser, give him the rage that he so desperately wants, and then he'll seal the stock just like that. And now at 188%, it's all about the survivability of Chaos. And if he can rack up this damage, rack up the extra credit just like that, side B looking really strong right now, 48%. And now Bayonetta is at kill percent, believe it or not.
Yeah, color me surprised. I thought just because Purity had stage control, he'd be able to seal it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Talk about a drop kick, man.
Yeah.
Talk about timing as well.
Talk about a nice bear.
Yeah, man. Good stuff right there from Chaos as he stays alive in winner's side of pools. We are going to a game 4 scenario at 204%. I know Bowsers are known to live this long, but, man, you got to seal the stock.
And it's hard for Bayonetta, too. Because, like, what can she do? She can get a bear. That's her only reliable kill move. Maybe a smash attack, but...
Yeah, and interesting enough, Purity opts to go back to the Smashville stage. It was his counter pick stage, but now he's opting to go back. He wants to take back control in Smashville.
It is Saturday night. It is 8 o'clock, and so we have KK Slayer performing. The tune of a fine match between this Bayonetta and this Bowser. Looking really even Stevens right now.
Yeah, definitely even Stevens indeed. As you see right now, Purity is trying to get this first stock, but no, the heaviness really of Bowser is going to help him live that out, and the SDI, as you mentioned. Oh, as he's off stage, I don't think he has a jump, and he's not going to make it back. Nope.
Did Shia LaBeouf just get arrested? Because this is not even Stevens anymore.
I'll give you credit on that one, man. That was pretty good. That was a pretty good one. I wish I could have said something after that, but I just can't. That was a good one.
Back to the match. Really nice extra credit by Purity.
Oh, but no amount of extra credit is going to save you from that Bowser slam, he is at 133%. One strong F-tilt will seal the stock, but you see the percentage is still being racked up. Purity is so consistent, man. No matter where he is, he just knows exactly what to throw out, when to throw it out, as he's going to lose to that Bowser slam, but 68% of extra credit already dealt, and now Chaos in bad disadvantage as he's still getting racked up with all this damage.
Come to think of it, getting the first stock just places an insurmountable advantage of the person who won it, because in Bowser's case, missed B reverse, that's okay. But in Bowser's case, he doesn't really have the frame data sometimes to seal it off. He needs to be super smart about it. And then in Bayonetta's case, yeah, she has frame data, but her kill moves are kind of lacking, so she needs to be smart about taking advantage of her limited kill move options. But, you know, it's okay right now, because the gap is kind of putting itself together.
Yeah. You see, right now, Chaos with a mountain to climb, but he has definitely climbed from worse mountains as he tried to throw out a down B.
I didn't even know there was a one-stock discrepancy. That was pretty incredible, but good shit by both players.
Yeah, man, good stuff to both players nonetheless, man. Chaos, at least he took a game. He did not get 3-0.